The unwavering path of faith. The sun began its descent beyond the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow upon the land. In the midst of this serene backdrop, stood a man named Michael, his heart heavy with the burdens of life. As he gazed into the vast expanse of the sky, his mind was consumed with doubts and fears, causing his spirit to waver. But deep within his soul, a flicker of faith remained, urging him to persevere. Michael had always been a firm believer in the power of faith. He had witnessed its transformative force in his own life and in the lives of those around him. But in this moment of uncertainty, he found himself questioning whether his faith would be enough to overcome the challenges he faced. Doubts crept in, threatening to extinguish the flame that had guided him thus far. Lost in his thoughts, Michael sought solace in the words that had once uplifted him. He remembered the ancient teachings that spoke of the miracles and wonders that faith could manifest. Whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive, if you have faith, he recalled. These words echoed in his mind, reminding him of the limitless possibilities that faith could unlock. With newfound determination, Michael understood that faith was not contingent on the visible or the tangible. It transcended the boundaries of sight and embraced the realm of the unseen. For we walk by faith, not by sight, he whispered to himself, drawing strength from these timeless words. He realized that faith was the unwavering belief in the impossible, the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. The night sky enveloped Michael, offering a moment of solitude and reflection. In the stillness of the evening, he allowed his thoughts to settle, surrendering his fears to the divine. He knew that faith was not a solitary journey, but a companionship with a higher power. It was an invitation to trust in the Lord, to lean not on his own understanding, but to acknowledge him in all his ways. As the stars began to emerge, a sense of peace washed over Michael. His doubts gave way to a renewed sense of purpose. He understood that true faith was not born out of certainty but rather out of surrender. It was a willingness to release control and allow the divine guidance to shape his path. Days turned into weeks, and Michael embarked on his journey with unwavering faith. Along the way, he encountered challenges and obstacles that tested his resolve. Yet, with each step, he leaned into the divine presence that guided him. Whenever he came to a fork in the road, he resisted the urge to panic, knowing that God was there to light the way. Michael learned that the pathway to success was not a destination but a continuous journey. It was a tapestry woven with triumphs and tribulations, moments of joy and moments of despair. But amidst it all, faith remained his steadfast companion. It served as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there was always a glimmer of hope, a reason to keep pushing forward. Through the ups and downs of his voyage, Michael discovered that faith was not simply a means to an end but a source of unwavering strength. It connected him to something greater than himself, a force that breathed life into his aspirations and dreams. He recognized that faith was not just about receiving, but also about giving. It was about seeking God, believing in his existence, and trusting in the rewards he bestows upon those who earnestly seek him. As Michael continued his journey, he encountered fellow travelers who had lost their way. Their spirits were broken, their dreams shattered. Moved by compassion, he shared his story of faith and the profound impact it had on his life. He encouraged them to find solace in the power of belief, assuring them that there was always a flicker of hope waiting to be rekindled. At long last, Michael arrived at the culmination of his journey. A place he had once deemed impossible to reach. The lessons he had learned along the way had shaped him into a person of unwavering faith and indomitable spirit. His heart overflowed with gratitude for the guidance that had carried him through the darkest nights. In the end, Michael's story served as a testament to the transformative power of faith. It reminded us that even in the face of uncertainty, there is always a glimmer of hope. Through faith, we find the strength to overcome our fears and embrace the unknown. It teaches us to trust in the divine guidance that leads us to our purpose, even when the path seems unclear. So, whenever life feels overwhelming, whenever doubts threaten to cloud your vision, remember the tale of Michael and his unwavering faith. Know that faith is not a mere concept but a lifeline that anchors us amidst the storms of life. It is the driving force behind our dreams, the catalyst for miracles, and the wellspring of resilience. Let these words be etched into your heart, whenever you start feeling hopeless. There's always faith to fall back on. Never give up and never give in. And so, as you continue your own journey, may you find solace in the unshakable truth that, with faith, nothing is impossible, for it is through faith that we draw closer to the divine, and in doing so, we discover the boundless rewards that await those who seek Him. Regenerate response.